We're bringing it back here to the blue couches. The old people here on the blue couches chatting about what's wrong with the world today. Josh Karzinski, you've been here, interviewed many, many times, but it's your first time here on First at 4 and on the blue couches with us.
When we were talking about zucchini, I'm like, I feel like I was brought for plants again. It's my first time on TV without a hat.
That's right. So, and we're not talking gardening.
Yeah, I don't have a green shirt on,
No.
so I run into people all over, say, I saw you on the news, I saw you on the news, but I'm here to talk about something different.
Mercy Fest.
Yes, the old Mercy Fest.
So this is part of the church you belong to.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about Mercy Fest. It's been around quite a while.
It has. I couldn't tell you exactly how long it's been around, but it seems like it's been around as long as I've been there, which is decades. And it's really become a community norm. Like you always see the signs on Route 20, you know, the chicken dinner. They're notorious for the chicken dinner. I think Erie has a really good community of festivals, places you go. You go German and Italian all over. And the old Mercy Fest is notorious for their chicken dinner. So the chicken dinner is on Sunday, you know, from 11 to 5, and that chicken dinner is what kind of has been the mainstay, or what everybody looks forward to.
Are we talking Sunday of this weekend or next?
Next weekend.
Next weekend.
Yes.
Now, what is it about the chicken dinner that brings everybody in? There must be a secret sauce somewhere.
You know, one thing that draws me into the chicken dinner that's on Sunday is when you pull into the driveway, they do it old-fashioned on the charcoal.
The spit?
So yeah, you have these big, huge charcoal pits that they put, you know, hundreds and hundreds of chickens on. You can do drive-through. You can stop and eat right there in Sperry Hall. Yeah. So it's super convenient, but it's phenomenal.
In some way, you think, oh, that's a little gross, and then you think, God, the smell is amazing.
It is.
And it's so good.
There's something about it, the way they season it, the way they cook it on the charcoal. Yeah. It's just one of them things in the Harbor Creek area that everybody talks about. Did you get your chicken dinner? Did you get your chicken dinner? Yeah, so you get some green beans, mashed potatoes, you get a dessert, one choice of pie. If you eat there, you can get a beverage as well. So you get a half a chicken, coleslaw, mashed potatoes, green beans, dessert pie. You have iced tea, water, coffee, that kind of stuff.
Everything you need. Is there a to-go option as well?
There is, and actually, if you even contact the office, they'll even deliver. If you have a senior or something, they'll actually run it in. But tickets for Sunday, they're adults for $15 and children under 12 are $9. Yeah. So it's even an affordable meal, really, when you get that big of a plate for $12.
So you've had your big chicken dinner. What else is there to do? So
about 2 years ago, the parish had kind of split it. I think there's a lot of things going on Saturday. That weekend is traditionally for the festival. So there is kind of a kickoff weekend Friday night that is from 5 in the afternoon till 9 o'clock in the evening. And it's all family friendly, but this I think is a little bit more evening dinner kind of adult fun because they have a band and they have vendors coming in from Erie Brewing, 6 Mile Cellars, and Luminary. So you can have some drinks as well. And they have food trucks. So it's kind of like a food truck evening Friday night. And the food trucks are going to be Brady's Chuck Wagon, Waffle Miracle, Tariq, and Smiley's Ice Cream, which is phenomenal. Yeah. But one of my personal favorites that I really like is Rooftop Projects. You have live music. You have the food trucks there that you can take your pick of whatever you want. You can have a drink or two. And there's lots of raffles. There's a beer pyramid. You can win in stacks of beer. There's lots of tips, cash and bottle raffles, 50-50, instant bingos, things like that. So it's kind of
love that.
Yeah, and for the big raffle for the whole thing, it's $1,000 grand prize for the large raffle to win. If you've not seen Rooftop Project, they're really close friends of mine. So when they kind of asked me on after Mass, if we could do the blue couch, I said, "Oh, Rooftop Project's playing." I didn't even know it, and I'm very close friends with them. They're all professional musicians. They are a really good mix of music, very easy to listen to. Becca's voice is amazing, but they're all really good friends of mine. So when they said, "Can you come on the news and talk about Rooftop Project?" I said, "Absolutely." So if you...
It's not Becca Moore, is it?
It is Becca.
Of course it is, yes. Of course, and Julie Moore of Tennessee Back Porch.
That's right.
So when you said smooth voice, it's like, oh, ding, 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 ding. I know who we're talking about.
Becca's phenomenal. All 4 members are professional musicians. They're really a good time and easy to sit, have a beverage, have a little bit of food truck enjoyment. Friday night's really a good time. That's
great. Of course, this is all for Our Lady of Mercy. Proceeds benefit the church and the in what way?
The church is very active locally. They're very self-sustaining. There's a lot of activity. I just was talking. Somebody said, why Our Lady of Mercy? Why are you talking about Our Lady of Mercy today? And I said, it's one of the churches that I attend that you need to say scoot over at Mass on Sunday.
That's nice.
Really solid community. They're very very, very large in their activities. We also have right around Mother's Day, we have the sportsman raffle. They call it the golf raffle. It's very well attended in the thousands. So it's a really tight community church, and they have lots of activities that is really good fun.
So it helps to support all of those things that happen year round. Is it the biggest fundraiser of the year for Our Lady of Mercy?
The one in the spring is for the nights, and this one actually benefits to make sure the facility can continue as it has been for years. You know, we need new carpet, new roof.
It's so costly.
So
Roof, heating,
things are
everything.
expensive now. So it's the one thing that it keeps the
And is there a
wheels.
big group of organizers behind this event every year that help put it together? Is it like a well-oiled machine at this point?
There is, yeah. And then in 2 years it kind of changed, so nothing on Saturday. The only thing that goes on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is they have a book sale. So there's a lot of donated books. I think Katie in the office told me the most expensive book in the whole library to sell is $6. So
that's great.
You can stop in and shop your library if you want to add to it. And
especially for the summer, and if you've got kids at home, keep everybody reading and then, you know, redonate them and keep the cycle going.
yeah, so you can have some of the mocktails that we were on. And then for Sunday they added, because it's family friendly, they added a kids tent. So there's lots of bouncy house and painting for the kids' faces and stuff on Sunday. So
That's
it's
great.
very family oriented.
I always say you plan stuff for the kids and the parents will come, and then you've got a great event.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I plan my 5-year-old will be there.
That's right. So this is all next weekend at Our Lady of Mercy in Girard.
It's
sorry,
on
Harbor
Bartlett
Creek.
Road in Harbor Creek.
Harbor Creek, sorry. And there's a Facebook page, Old Mercy Fest, so you can go get all the information there. But it kicks off Friday night and it goes through Sunday.
Yep, that's right.
It's going to be a great event. Josh, thanks for joining us today. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me in a blue shirt.
Yeah, in a